said. We're gonna have a good day, and all my homies wanna ride today. That's right. And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
Here we are, Skyline. Boys doing their suspension lab testing with Jono. Trying to eke out those extra little seconds on race day. Alright, hit them up. Let's go, Jeremy.
Hey guys, Tony here for the seniors. Well, for some of you this will look like deja vu. So, a little bit of backstory. Generally what happens is I am the guinea pig for the senior crew. If we want to go mullet, if we want to run coils, different brakes, everyone gets me to do it first, see how that works out before they dive in themselves. And this is no different. So I went and got my suspension set up by Jono, then I did one of these suspension testing days, got a huge amount out of it, and the guys could see this, so they all signed up. Well, Warren and Jeremy did anyway, and I think the others are going to at a later date. So I was going to ride with Rodney and Mark and Redwoods, but decided to call in to see how these guys were doing at Skyline and ran a couple of trails with them.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're all good, mate.
So Jeremy's decided to use the same trail as I did the other week, and to be fair, it's a pretty good trail to test things on. It's sort of got most stuff on it, no real big jumps. We did actually do Mr. Black later, but not while we're here. So anyway, I was following Jeremy along here, thinking I was all confident, knowing where he was going, and he kind of pulled a bit of a swifty on me just up here. He left this trail and joined onto another trail, which was a little bit unexpected for me, right in front of these young fellas, and it didn't really work out the best for me.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm all good, mate.
Just like myself last week, Jeremy was super keen to get in front of the guys and do a run down Taniwha on his new suspension.
This way, Jeremy.
Hard right.
Woo-wee.
That was loose.
That was loose. Oh, I lost my front.
That was loose.
Yeah, that was loose, alright. For those of you who know that top line in Taniwha, it's not the place that you want to start getting the swaps on. But anyway, it certainly got my heart rate going for the rest of it.
Yep, you're right, go left.
I took that last time.
Yeah.
Took me to that loose line.
I think you want to go this way.
Here's Rodney doing the exact same line a couple of nights later, and it ends in exactly the same way.
Here we are, going on a venture for a night ride. It's probably been a year or so since I ventured out at night. A couple of ladies with us, see what the night brings. Action man up there leading the way, fearless leader Rod. Righty ho, we'll check in later. Oh, well, as long as you have, Rod, that's okay. Alright, bit of a solo mission because as you can see, Rodney waited for me. Wow.
He's taking tokens out and put more in. Yeah, but he'd be running. Well, you running, Tony?
Yeah, I'm running here.
Yeah, but how much?
100.
We're like 10 higher than you. So I'm about your weight. So I'm running like 88-ish.
Yeah.
But I think it's about 10 psi more, and then you'd be
100.
Yeah, on me.
Yeah, so I'm waiting. Oh, I'm running 100 psi.
I've just dropped mine to 60.
But no tokens, eh?
No tokens.
So more air, no tokens.
Yep.
Now, I do enjoy night riding, although I don't do it very often anymore. I just find it too admin heavy. By the time I've got to charge all my lights and remember all my controllers and fit them all up to my bike, I just sort of lost a little bit of enthusiasm for it. But to be fair, when it's conditions like these, it's certainly more than made up for it. And had a real ball here with Rodney in front of me. It's always exciting at night. The GoPro footage isn't as good as the day, but it's still fun.
Yeah. Watch it, Rod. Whoa, we're out. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, very close. Oh, Rod. Yeah, we just slow down a bit. We just dropped him a bit. Yeah, he's coming.
We actually rode a few trails on this night, but I didn't really post them. If you grew up in the 90s, you remember the Blair Witch Project. Well, this is what night riding reminds me of when you try and put it on a GoPro. Really shaky, whole lot of sniffing, and you don't really get to see the witch at the end. So I pretty much limited most of it. This is the only one. You've only got a couple of minutes to go to the end. Enjoy.
Oh, we're going the wrong way.
I was seriously contemplating doing a passing manoeuvre on Rod here. You'll see coming to this corner, I set myself up to come down the right hand side. I was going to dig it in. Luckily I didn't as he crossed into my line. Having a contact moment there in the janky downhill in the middle of the night would have most certainly ruined the end of the evening. So lucky I decided not to and was happy just to follow. You never know what's going to happen when you're following anyway. So it was a good call.